Hello, everybody. Okay, so we are on day 23 of our 30 days of DayZ. Don't have even a clue what server I'm on. So looks like it's fairly populated. We'll see when we get there. Hopefully I don't spawn on top of somebody. We're up in, that's right, we left in the tower up here. Just gonna check around, make sure that yesterday, we came up this tower because I had to log off, and there was another person out there who was shooting at me, but I think he ended up shooting a zombie, and we called it even. Hey, none other. Thanks for coming. I love how you guys that I gave, you guys are my mods. You just show up. I didn't even give you guys any warning whatsoever that I was going to be streaming. It was just a really, really busy day. I was doing a lot of stuff around the house. And I was like, you know what, I really got to get my stream done today. And so I'm like, oh geez, look what time it is already. Still have yet to find any 357 rounds. We're going to go ahead and head over to the power station. Guns up just in case, because I just got on the server. I don't know. Hello, Shish Kebab 55. I just started streaming about 30 seconds ago. So yeah, there's not many people here right yet. Lovely apple. I'll always take apple. Anyway, don't know who's here. The server is pretty populated, so I don't know if oh, 7.62, what am I doing? Hey, Dirty. Day's going great. Feeling really good. Just busy. Just busy. Busy little beaver. You know, we got this thing up here. I'm living upstate New York, and it was so cold for so long. We finally got a bit of a break, and the last 2 days have been in the 50s, which is our... We always seem to have a mid-January thaw. Like, it's almost like clockwork. We get these freezing cold temperatures, and then out of the blue we'll hit really, really warm temps for January at least. And that's exactly what happened. Just scoping out the old tower there. Hey, Joss, right? Hey, Zevin? Or Zevin? As most of you know, I'm really horrible with names, so please forgive me if I butcher it too badly. I'm always so nervous about players being around here. Badly damaged tactical vest. Even though it does give a little bit more armor than this one's pristine, so I'm going to keep it, believe it or not. That tactical vest is a bit, does have a bit of armor built into it. Just gotta be careful going up these stairs. There could be somebody up this tower. I'm gonna do a quick spin around. Maybe even walk up backwards. There's no bullets, there's nothing up here. Somebody's already picked this place pretty clean. Hey, Golden Pear Gamer. We didn't have a flood warning. None other asked if we had a flood warning because the temps went up. No, believe it or not, we didn't. It was, it's strange. It's only like a little bit of, the ground... Okay, I live in Rochester, New York, which is, just on the edge of Lake Ontario. And back when the glaciers came through here, they sort of deposited 500 feet of sand in the area that we live in. And so I have sand. I live on sand on a hill. So it's almost impossible for this place to flood, at least where I'm at. I mean, it could flood. I'm not saying we got 100 feet of water, it'd probably flood. But I'm up on a hill somewhere. Why do I keep grabbing the wrong weapon? Hey, Absolute Admiral. Yeah, Scoots Bagoot, I did. I did get partnered for those that we talked about it yesterday, but I can mention again today for the new people, or people that have come today. Out of the blue, you know, I mean, so I was looking at the Twitch channel one day, and I was trying to figure out what kind of things I could enable, you know, and I came across this one page which says, you know, if you would like to partner with Twitch, these are the requirements, and the requirements are way more than what I've got. I mean, way more. Like, I needed 1,000 concurrent people viewing at once or something like that. What do we got here today? Like 12 right now. But it said underneath, after it said all the requirements, it said, but, in a big exclamation point, if you have a large social network like Twitter, or a large YouTube following, or a large whatever, please send us an email because we might consider you. I was like, well, you know, I got 41,000 Twitter followers right now, which is pretty good. I started this account in 2011. It was actually had a different name. I renamed it. It was for another thing I was doing. So it's not always been Geekdomo. But anyway, and so I said, I'll give it a shot. Sent in my application to him. Got a letter back about 2 weeks later. Said, unfortunately, you've been denied being a partner with Twitch, mainly because we don't have enough resources to support smaller channels. You know, because there's basically when it finally gets turned on, you guys who are watching, if you don't have a fast enough internet, you could actually lower the quality of the streams and do a lot of other cool stuff. Hey Odaken, how you doing? Hey Kumama, welcome. Thanks for coming. So I was like, okay, cool. And so, but at the very bottom of the letter, this was from a person. You could tell a person actually wrote this. It was a bit of a form letter up top, but the bottom half said, we appreciate you applying, but looking at you did mention that you looked at the requirements and you don't meet them anywhere close. So why do you think that you should be partnered? So I wrote back a really nice letter. I wasn't mean or anything. I just was like, hey, well, you know, I was just reading the requirements, and it said if you have a large Twitch following to please apply. And so I listed off all of my different things. And then day before yesterday, I got an email back from her. She said, congratulations, you've now been partnered with Twitch. I was like, no way. So it was really totally out of the blue. Wasn't expecting it at all. And then after I got declined, I just kind of was like, well, I even wrote in the letter when I wrote back, I was like, well, I appreciate you taking the time to look at my application and writing me a real letter. I said, I'm going to keep working at this, and when I get big enough, I'm going to reapply again. So I was pretty much done. I didn't think I didn't beg or anything, but I didn't think any kind of letter back would have changed their minds at all. So what do I get out of it? Well, I've never been a partner before, so I can't be 100% sure, but I'm going to go over some of the things we get. First off, you guys who are watching, we'll have custom little things you can do. Like I'll have like a little Geekdomo smiley face. You know, you could do that. I'll make little smiley, different types of emoticons that are just for this channel. If you're a moderator, you get some other kind of abilities. You guys will be able to see the different levels that I was talking about. I think I just saw a player over here. Let's see. If it's a player, I gotta murder it. Oh, it's a zombie. Okay. So, also, obviously, money. There's gonna be a way for you guys to subscribe, and if you subscribe, I think it's $5 a month. And you don't get any ads at all. as a subscriber of mine. Plus, you get a lot of other features. You get like a way to interact with me a little bit differently than other people, which is cool. And the no ad things is nice. So it's $5 a month. Now out of that, I get $2.50. So they keep $2.50 and I get $2.50. It's totally fair, in my opinion. And then of course the final thing is advertisements. The money goes to me. They split it, of course. I think they take most of the money for the ads, but if I have to go on break for 5 minutes, I'll go on break, and then when I go on break, it'll actually play advertisements that you guys can watch. Thanks, Zevon. Fat stacks of cold hard cash. Now, if I was an appropriately sized channel that was being partnered, I probably could make some good money. But with only 12, 15 people watching, it would probably take 6 months before I made $10 or something like that. So I'm not really in it for the money. I was actually doing it for the other features. I'm always streaming, and when I do stream, a lot of times people might not have the best internet connection, and they're like, "Oh, Geekdomo, I have to leave because you're stuttering real bad," or this or that. And now you guys who are having a slow internet, you can turn me down. You can turn me down to 240p if you wanted. It would probably look like crap, but you could still watch. Hey, it's Fixus. Do I watch anime? Yes, I do. I'm not a huge anime fan. Like, I don't have a set show that I absolutely watch all the time. I do watch Full Metal Alchemist. I'm a big fan of that. I watch both of I watch Brotherhood and what was the other one called? I liked Akira, of course. Classic, awesome movie. I grew up watching Robotech, of all things, believe it or not. I don't know if you guys are even familiar with that one. But Robotech was really big when I was a kid. Now it's old looking. Oh my god, you watch Robotech, you're like, holy crap. Anime's just really old. It's like watching Speed Racer. Let's see what else. I like what was that one I was just watching not too long ago? Oh, what's the one where those kids and they're at Death's place? What the heck was the name of that one? That was a pretty good one. I watched all of that. Basically, Death was this weird kind of crazy looking character. He had like a mask and like big square fingers and stuff. And he was all these kids had powers. They were collecting up souls. Soul Reaper? No. Do I like Mustang from Full Metal? You know, Mustang was one of those characters that I didn't really dig at first, but after a while I kind of started liking Mustang. In my opinion, he seemed a bit of a dick from time to time. Sword Art Online. Now that's the one I'm supposed to watch because I play so many MMOs. Everyone was like, "You need to watch Sword Art Online," and so I couldn't watch it wherever it was playing. So I downloaded a copy, and the copy I downloaded was a non-subtitled Japanese version, and I couldn't watch it, so I'm like, I have to do it all over again. Soul Eater, yeah. Soul Eater, that was a pretty good one. Really wacky, but good. I didn't really particularly like the way it ended, but it wasn't horrible. Yeah, Soul Eater. But the overall show was pretty darn good. And then I watched a little bit of that one Magic High School where they're all like wizards and stuff, but that one was too Pokemon for me, if that makes any sense. It was just sort of like crazy, wacky, you know, emotions, and everything was just sort of over the top, and I didn't get into it. I was like, okay, forget it. I like kind of more serious anime, if that makes sense. What's this on the floor? Water purification. We don't need those yet. They haven't implemented that part of the game, so I'm just not even going to carry them around. The chances are I'll be dead by the time I get to the airbase, or shortly thereafter. Which is where we're headed right now anyway, guys. We're going to go to the airbase. So I ended up getting my own private Rust server. Well, not private. It's open to you guys if you want to play on it. I called it N4G Rusted. N4GTV rusted. Because I'm affiliated with N4GTV, they're my parent network, and I was like, we can get all the N4GTV people to play on that. So, it's over there on Rust. If you guys have Rust, more than welcome to come over. It's a brand new service, got nothing on it. I'm an admin, so I'm trying to figure out how to do some of the admin controls, which are really flaky. It's not intuitive at all. I'll set things up on there. I made it to where it's like daytime and nighttime is almost like 5 hours a piece. So it'll be pretty fun to play on, I think. We get a good run of daytime, and then the nighttime stuff, it's gonna be a little long. I wish you could change the ratio. I wish you could make it daytime for like 3 hours of real time, and then make nighttime only an hour maybe. But if I make daytime 3 hours, then I make nighttime 3 hours too. Okay, great show. What weapon would I could be if I could be one? I really liked the death scythes, were pretty cool. I didn't really like any of the other ones, to be quite honest with you. The guns from Death Jr. were kind of and then I didn't really like the chain, what were those things called? But the chain has the 2 sticks with the blade on the ends. I didn't dig those as like a weapon either. I thought the scythe was like the best thing. I mean, if you're like a soul eater, that's what you do to kill people. Use a scythe. YouTube's Daizuki channel. Space Nuts was best for SAO, that is. Oh, okay. Sword Art Online. I'll check it out. The Geoton. What one was that one? Cypher. Maybe. See, I'm not familiar enough with the weapons to say which ones they were. Oh, the hand size. Yeah, they were okay. But mainly, who's the kid that was the operator of those? He was such a dork. I mean, he was so like full of himself to the point where it was just obnoxiously full of himself. I mean, I don't mind like somebody who's like really proud and that kind of thing, but he was just like just crazy. Did you Bleach? I watched probably about 45 episodes of Bleach. I'm not saying I'm a Bleach connoisseur at all. That was like 5 years ago. So if you were to ask me anything about that now, I probably wouldn't remember. I remember something about some kind of superpower or something like that, but that the characters had. Maybe not superpower, but it had some ability to see things that weren't really obvious. Black Star, yeah. Now, what was the deal with that one character that was, he looked like a girl. I mean, he had a dress on, he had long hair, talked like a girl, but they kept calling it a boy. That was really weird. It's not like, he was so androgynous that it looked more like a girl. I mean, it wasn't even that he was semi-boy looking, he looked completely like a girl wearing a dress. Yeah, Black Star was the kid, the cocky kid. So, yesterday we gathered up a bunch of stuff, and of course I'm looking for somebody to kill. So I'm running up and down the coastline now, which I'm really more comfortable with. Yesterday was a bit boring, I think, for most of you guys to watch, because it was just me running around. I'm hoping today I can find some people to murder. He was a boy, but his mom wanted a girl. Okay, that's fine, but he wasn't with his mom the entire show, so it seems like he could have taken the dress off or put on some pants. Or not that, I mean, I don't care if the character is gay or transvestite or transsexual, whatever, that's cool. But they kept calling him a boy, and it looked just like a girl. So it was just, like, really weird. Coming up to the Geekdomo killing field up here. Which is where about a week ago, ended up killing 2 people and then finding 2 other people in different games, of course. If you guys are just sort of checking this out for the first time, I would appreciate it if you gave me a follow. I'm trying to get to 1 million followers, and I'm getting close. So, you know, every person counts, right? And we're going to be wrapping this up in a few days. We're going to go ahead and switch up to another game. It's probably going to be Rust. But I'm going to play on my server on Rust, and I left it on as PvP. But I'm going to make sure that I'm not an invincible admin or I'm going to be cheating or anything. You're going to watch me actually play on my server. Mainly because I can sort of set the conditions on my server. So if I'm streaming and I come to a server that I normally play on and it's nighttime, it's terrible for you guys to have to watch that because it's just black. Whereas if I'm the admin, I can actually make it daytime and we can do the show and then I can turn it back to the normal time. So the stream is buffering like crazy. How's it doing for everybody else? I have it set at a pretty low rate. It's 2,000 kilobits per second is what it's set at. Hey Nox 283. Yeah, Twitch has been really weird. The other night when we did Into the Portal, which was Friday night, only a couple days ago, I started the show and it was a good 7 minutes before it even showed up on the stream. Like, what's up with that? I thought for sure that it wasn't on, and I was literally seconds from clicking the button to stop it and start again. I wish I'm glad I didn't, because that would have slowed it even farther down. Hey, Zune Games, thanks for coming. Using the old fisting method here, folks. Put your fist up, double tap, double speed. It's fine. Okay, so that's the thing, Absolute Admiral. Once I get my partnership done, they said it could take a few weeks, so I'm not in a rush anyway, because I wasn't even expecting to get it. But when it does come in, if you're having those kind of problems, you will be able to switch your resolution down. You can drop it down to maybe 360 or something, and maybe that'll make it a little bit more palatable. Follow you back on Twitch? I can do that. I can't do it right this second because I have to Alt tab out and it screws up my DayZ. But I can. Just go if you want it. You can follow me. It's probably just Twitch, yeah. So we're hauling ass to the airbase. We're gonna see if we can find some people along the way to kill. Pretty much anybody at this point. They're fully geared up, so I'm not gonna feel even the slightest bit of remorse. I keep looking back though. You never know when somebody's running off to the side or whatever. Ah. Thanks, Cypher. I'll follow you back. Just it'll have to be after the show. This is a good spot. I found somebody that one time too. Remember that time? Maybe you guys might not remember, but there was a guy hiding in that. There was a guy hiding in that shed. Of all things, he was standing there, AFK. So then I was like, oh, I'll just murder him real quick, because he had some gear. He had a helmet and everything, and he must have had a friend because his friend came through the wall, and then started attacking me. It was right here. He was standing right there. And I was just happening by, and I saw the door was open. I looked in, and there he was. Hey, PC Custom Zombies. I'm doing good. Matter of fact, doing really actually pretty great. I've been having some issues where I can't sleep, and my eyes were twitching, and I was having a lot of muscle twitches all over my body, and never really thought anything of it. Talked to my doctor, you know, checked me out. I thought maybe it might be that I have a pinched nerve in my neck. You think weird things like that. And come to find out that I have a magnesium deficiency because I'm not eating enough green leafy vegetables. I'm a guy. I'm a big fat guy. I eat lots of meat. So I'm not getting a lot of magnesium in my body. And because of that, your bones use whatever magnesium they can find to store, and then if you're magnesium deficient, it pulls it out of your bones, and then it can take 4 or 5 years of magnesium therapy to get this stuff back into your bones. And so about 3 or 4 days ago, I started taking magnesium supplements, and man, I feel fantastic. I really do. I mean, the twitching has stopped completely. I'm sleeping like a baby every night. So if you guys have any kind of condition like that, you could check it out. It doesn't hurt. You know, you could overdose on magnesium, but you need like 5 or 6 grams, and I'm only taking like 400 milligrams. So I'm well under the daily USRDA anyway. Do I have an Xbox? Yes, I have an Xbox One, a 360, and a PlayStation 3, Wii U, and DS's. But I'm a PC gamer. I do from time to time play Xbox, but it's kind of my private time, if that makes any sense. There's one of our mods here, Bod. I played with him before. I'm starving. I probably should eat some food. I'll stop talking so much. Okay, we'll eat my sardines. But yeah, I don't play with anybody else really on my Xbox. It's kind of like my secluded time to sit down and just veg out and play some games and not talk to anybody or anything. Do you have high blood pressure, PC Custom? I mean, you don't have to talk about your health history and stuff if you don't want to. But if you have high blood pressure, magnesium can actually fix that. If you have diabetes, it can help your blood sugar. It can't cure anything, but what it does is there's 300 enzymes in your body that use magnesium, and if your magnesium's low, then they don't work as well. And enzymes are what are responsible for your heart rate. They're responsible for your blood sugar. They're responsible for how you sleep at night. All these different enzymes are important in your body. I don't have Minecraft on Xbox. I got it for my son for Christmas on his we got him tablets for Christmas. I think canteen, always use water. I guess we can run inside this store real quick, but then we're gonna hump it down to the airbase because that's where I'm ultimately trying to go. Good place to find people to kill. When we do get into combat, guys, I usually shut up and I don't talk so much because I'm kind of concentrating. So it's not that I'm trying to be rude, but I'm not one of those gamers who can sit there and chat away while I'm fighting people. I do it now while we're just walking around. Oh, you're low. Yeah. If you're low, then don't take the magnesium because it'll lower your blood pressure. But if you're high blood pressure, then yeah. Lots of salt, and also you want a lot of volume in your thing. So you want to try to drink a bunch of liquids, water, whatever the doctor told you to do to get your blood volume up. I'm not just talking out my butt. I actually have a bachelor's degree in nursing. I used to be a nurse. But anyway, that's another life. Do I play Dark Souls? Yes. You mean Dark Smash My Head Against the Wall Souls? Absolutely. I finished the first one and I got halfway through the second one and I said, F it, I'm never touching that game again. It's so I get frustrated playing this game. Dark Souls is just like an exercise in how pissed off can Geekdomo get. Yeah, I mean, it's a good game, but I'm through with it. I don't want to play it anymore. I actually think I threw one of my controllers once playing that game. And if you go into it knowing you're gonna die, it lowers your tolerance a little bit. I mean, it makes you where you're not gonna get as pissed off as quickly, but it's still gonna piss you off. Unless you're just the type of person who can play those kind of games and just not get mad. I am not that type of person. I'll tell you straight up. Oh, for God's sake, man, I've had this 357 Magnum since I started this character. It was one of the first things I found as a gun. And I have yet to find a single stack of 357 bullets. And I don't need much. 1 or 2 shots of my 357 on a player will kill him. But unfortunately, can't seem to find the damn bullets. We're headed back to the airbase. There's a good chance we'll find him down here. Yeah, he just played 7 hours. Can I change the quality of Twitch to help with the buffering in my end? That I don't know. They're actually wait, strike that. There's a website out there, and I don't have the URL handy, But there is a website out there that if you're a viewer, you go to the website and it gives you tips to tweak Twitch on your end so that you can watch the streams better. And then pretty soon when I'm partnered, when the partner thing gets activated, you guys will be able to pick the quality, and it should that problem should go away. That was one of the main reasons I kind of wanted the partnership. I was like, wait, people can pick the quality? Okay, great. Because right now you're stuck watching at 720, which for some people who have fast connections, that's easy. 720 all day long. Other people, that's way too much, and it's jerky and crap. Dark Souls permadeath. Well, I always played it as permadeath. I mean, I guess if you don't, well, it depends. When the boss kills you, you start back at the last checkpoint, or whatever kills you. Lots of things can kill you. It sends you back to the last checkpoint, or sometimes back to the beginning of the level. But it's not like your character's lost. But you do start over with all the basic stuff again. 283 Nox 283 says 1080 all day long. That's the other thing. I'll be able to start streaming 1080, which I can't. I can only do 720. Okay, you took the stream and make it smaller and stop the buffering. Oh, we're already at the airbase. Check that out. Where do you guys want to go first? Should we go to the tent city or go to the tower first? You guys tell me what you want, where we should go, and then I'm gonna pull off to the side here and get some food. Because I'm gonna need some food. And I'm gonna hide in a bush. You won't be able to see me in the bush. I am bush. So while I'm hiding over here, you guys tell me where I should go. To the tower? I mean the air traffic control tower, or if I should go to the tent city first. Where is my... There it is. All the enemies respawn. Yeah, it sucks. Tower, tents. Pop out, don't lag. Oh yeah, try the pop out window maybe. Instead of watching it on your screen, here, try the pop out. Thanks, Kumama. Am I still wearing my sneakers? I'm still wearing my running sneakers. That is funny. So it looks like we're going to go to the tents. Alright, we're going to go to the tents first. We got 3 votes for tents and 1 vote for towers. So we'll head over to the tents first. And then we'll check our 6 here. We're going to stay close to the wall. We're going to head over to the tents. And then we will head over to the tower after we do this. Try Mile. No lag whatsoever. Well, mobile Twitch no lag. Oh. On mobile Twitch. Are you watching me on mobile, Cypher? Because you have a lot of spelling errors, and I'm wondering if it's because you're typing on your cell phone. Yeah, I'm convinced this game is 85% cross-country jogging. It's 85% cross-country jogging simulator, 5% murder other players simulator, and then 27% gathering food simulator, and then 17% survival simulator. Yeah, I know that adds up to 728%, but it's what it really is. Gotta keep my eye out, man. This is... Let's see, is this server empty? It is not. It is 100% full. And this is the place to be to kill people. So let's go ahead and have a little bit of caution here and pull out the old gun. Lots of rounds to be had today. What I'm looking for in these tents is people to murder and a silencer for this gun, because the one I've got is pretty crap. And I know I'm going slow, but I'm looking for players, because they could be coming in and out of these tents, just like I am. Pristine. That's a pristine. Which one do I want? Okay, ACOG. Go to tower because I'm a hipster. PC only, mobile 17 dying simulator. For you, it's 100% dying simulator. It's okay. You'll get it. So we're doing this 30 days, and then when it's all done, with the 30 days, we're going to switch up to another game. Probably Rust, I think. I'm excited about playing Rust on my own server. Which you guys are more welcome to come and play with me. But, if I'm streaming, I might have to set myself as invincible or something. I don't know, because if you guys all come to the server, you're going to murder me. Like that guy did on this game. But then again, we're gonna come back to this game in July time frame. And when we come back to it, we will come back to it. We're gonna check it out and see what's all the new stuff, because in July or August, it'll be new and exciting. Hopefully, lots of new things, and I'm just gonna let it go and not play it at all. Yeah, Stream Sniper. Somebody came on that one day, asked me or could see what server we were on, because I was playing with Perfect Nerd, and the guy showed up and just murdered both of us. All I'm really looking for right now is a new silencer. Because the one I've got is broken. It actually doesn't even silence at all. Look at all these great rounds, man. I don't think I could even use all these frickin' rounds. It's terrible that I've got to leave a frickin' 40 round magazine on the ground because I've got no more room. It's depressing on some level. Let's just let that stop. I'm watching every little... There's like a butterfly just flew by there just a second ago. I'm looking, watching, making sure that it's not player. Oh, there's movement! But it's not really movement, it's a butterfly. I'm being ultra paranoid right now. You stopped streaming the day my casket's off. Really? What'd you break? I've broken like 10 bones in my body. I was a really crazy kid. Now we're getting to the point where people cross the road and come over here from the barracks, so I'm going to be even extra cautious. I know that it's probably pretty boring, but this is a great paranoia server, or a paranoia simulator. If you're looking for little names to call this game, it's definitely a paranoia simulator, that's for sure. Look at all these great rounds I'm just leaving on the ground. I've got no place to put them. Oh no, I'm getting disconnected. No, it must be restarting the server. Fractured your hand? Wow. I broke this finger. This one here. See how it doesn't connect? Didn't fracture my hand though. I broke this wrist when I was skateboarding. I was dropping in on a half pipe and I slipped and landed on the flat with my hands out. Shattered my wrist. Oh guys, looks like we're gonna have to swap servers here. So give me 1 second. And I'll try to get back in. You broke your toe. So now is the time, if the server did just restart, which it did, I think. Now is the time where everyone's going to come to this base, man. Because here's where all the new stuff shows up. Like a bayonet. I mean, realistically, I should go back through these tents, but I'm getting a feeling I should go over to the base. I don't want to fight you if you broke your toe. Yeah, all the doors are closed, so the server just restarted. What good timing. Tell us a story that's very fictional. Or fictional. I don't know. All I ever tell you is stories that really happened in my life. Because the server just restarted, the zombies are back. Oh, where are they coming from? Where are they going to me? They are coming to me. Okay. That's okay. I'm okay if they're coming with me. I just didn't want to see them coming at somebody else. That meant there's somebody else here. More rounds. Holy crap. More rounds. Oh, 357 rounds. Yeah, finally. Yay, I finally got some bullets. Other players hear that loading noise too, by the way. Ooh, morphine. That's great if you break your leg. So far so good. None of the other doors are open. Yeah, people do hide in rooms when the server restarts. They just stay here. Oh. Let me ask you a question. I don't have any more room for food, water, anything. I'm actually just going in and out of these rooms now to try to find some people to kill. But that's pretty slim, to be quite honest with you. It could happen. Hey, Blue Plane. Pretty uneventful, guys. I mean, I'm on a very populated server, or it was populated until it restarted. It just restarted. You would think that this would be the place to come and find some goodies. I'm kind of hoping people will show up and I can shoot them. But unfortunately, it's just been sort of blah. I say that, and then I'm going to walk out one of these doors and somebody's just going to blast me. I got a pair of boots. You're right. I was gonna say I'm always finding boots like one of the first things I find, so I just ignore other boots. But you're right. I'm still wearing my sneakers, and I gotta find them again. What in here? Let me ask you a question. There's usually boots in the hangars. Goes in the other barracks. It's okay, we'll check out the hangars. I hate standing out here. I feel really exposed out here. So we're gonna scoot inside there. Oh, I was in the barracks I was in last? That's okay. I mean, the sneakers are pristine. I'd have to find pristine boots to replace them. However damaged your gear is how much armor it gives you too. So even though they're just sneakers, they're pristine sneakers, are pretty good. Rubbing alcohol, not interested. Ooh, what's that? Injection valve. Oh, he's got 357 rounds. You got an orange. Oh! I really wish you could look around a little better when you're dead. I'd like to see who it was. Mindless murder, who wants that? Me? Alright. Here we are, everybody. Starting over. Oh my god. I am out in the middle of BFE, folks. Yeah, it was too late. I shouldn't have been sitting there looking at the guy. I always do, though. I should have been waiting for a friend or something. Never loot after a kill. You're totally right. And I broke that rule because I'm greedy. It's okay. All these murders are going to go into my compilation at the end. They always have a friend except Geekdomo. Geekdomo is almost always solo. I'm a solo son of a bitch. I'm about as far northwest or northeast as you can get on this map and still be on the coastline. So it's going to take a lot. Either I can suicide by running into a zombie, or we can just start over and start running back down the hill. The server just restarted, so the chances of having somebody right next to me right now are pretty slim. But the chances of me finding goodies inside these houses is pretty high, actually, because I just started. Yeah, we're going to do a death compilation. Either me killing other people or other people killing me. It's really easy to find, too, because all you got to do is scrub to the video until you see it go black. And like, oh, yeah, I died. We're going to have probably close to 30 hours of video. Or more. Actually, a couple of these I didn't actually get to... I didn't actually get to put them up on YouTube because we're having some errors with the streams and stuff. So you gotta put your fist down. Oh, he came up the stairs. Did they fix that? Usually they're under the stairs. I'd love it if they fixed the going in and out the walls and clipping through the houses and stuff. Go to the northeast airfield? No, actually... Oh, the northeast airfield. Isn't that up this way? I don't have a map on me right handy. I have to go look. Orange cheese. You have a zombie friend. Keep him as long as I can and call him Carl. I do find some water over here, though. I think I would just prefer to go down to Electro and start the procedure all over again. The Northeast Airfield, no one there. No one there is fine right now. The server's pretty packed. So if we go someplace where there is nobody, it doesn't bother me. At least I'll be able to loot stuff. Problem is where is it? I don't know if I've ever been. I mean, I've been there, but I don't remember exactly how to get there. I'm more of a Electro Cherno Southwest. Hey, Zane. Got myself a cool hat. Now I'll replace it with Mr. Cool Helmet. So yeah, we're gonna go back to our jogging simulator. Alright, where does everybody live? As long as we're doing this boring stuff here, might as well chit chat. I got myself a beanie. I had a beanie. Beanies are gone. Helmet does provide a bit of armor. That guy did a good shot on me, I'll tell you that. He hit me once. I didn't hear multiple shots. I blasted another sucker about 30 times, but I had about 400 rounds of ammunition, so it wasn't like I was missing anything. Do I want a challenge? This game's challenging enough as it is. Okay, what's your challenge? Maybe I can do it. Windsor, Ontario. I live right across the lake from Toronto. Midwest, Lexington, South Carolina, Jacksonville, Florida. Akron, Ohio. I grew up in South Florida. That's where I originally grew up. Akron, Ohio. That's not too far from me now. I live in Rochester, New York, which is just east of Buffalo, which is Wisconsin. Just outside of Twin Cities, Minnesota, Indiana. Vermont. You guys are all over. Thanks for sharing. Sing every time I kill someone. Any song, but never the same song twice. Alright, we'll try that. Don't expect me to kill anybody anytime soon, though. I'm pretty much naked. I'm about as naked as you get in this game. Actually, you can take the shirt off and the pants off, but you're in underwear. Funny enough, she still has a t-shirt on under this t-shirt and a bra, but you don't get to take the other t-shirt off to see the bra. You basically always wear that other t-shirt, and it's really ridiculous. I gotta get that Ezekiel thing stuck somewhere on my desktop, like my actual desktop here. So every time I murder somebody or I'm chasing somebody, oop, there's a player. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Rah! Come here. Come here, sucker! I wanted to respawn anyway. It was too damn far away. I can't sing. I didn't kill him. The challenge was every time I kill someone, I didn't kill anybody. He basically killed me. He gets a helmet. Someone in Imperium TeamSpeak was talking about being a Bitcoin trader, and it made me think of you. And hey, here you are. That crowbar really does suck. I had him beat down pretty good with just my fist. Underneath the bridge, top has sprung a leak. Animals are pets. Something, something, something. There we go. There's your song. Little Nirvana for your butt. It'd be funny if I spawned somewhere near that guy. That would be awesome. And like just start chasing him again and start punching him in the head. I'm not close to him, but that would be funny. That would be so cool. I'm actually not too far from Electro, so we'll head on to Electro. I'm having a bit of a cinnamon tea. You logged into an axe in your head? Yeah, that song, Something in the Way, is a great song, but it's old and I can't remember all the words. It's okay to eat the fish because they don't have any feelings. Now you guys got that song in your head too. There's a dead guy on the ground right up there. I'm gonna go loot him. Go loot the corpse. Gonna get him, gonna get him. Is there anything good on him? Stand and deliver. He does have a t-shirt. You can have my other flashlight, pal, and my batteries, because this is a full daytime server. I like your green shoes versus my it's bugged. Taking his sneakers. I wonder who killed a newbie like that, unless it was another newbie. That's uncalled for. When a player's like that, you just leave him alone. It's supposed to be an unwritten rule. Is that a Blue Yeti mic I'm using? No. Hey, Bad Vikings. Well, you missed me dying. I did murder one person, but I got taken out right afterwards. It's kind of the story of my life in this game. This is a Heil PR40, and it's connected to a Xenix QX1002 USB mixing board, which has a compressor built into it and a couple of effects. That's how I get such a sexy voice. I'm gonna talk like this. Hey, buddy, what's happening? Sorry, you gotta go to work there, Mr. Cypher Green. I'll be streaming probably another half hour, 45 minutes at least. We're gonna get into Electro and see what we can find. See, I actually enjoy getting full bags of everything and then dying with everything on me, because at that point there's nothing left to do other than to murder other players. Because the zombies are no threat. I'm gonna head back down to the airbase eventually, and maybe my body will still be there. And if I can get there before the server restarts, it will be. But there's gonna be other players there too. So some newbie called friendly and then tried to knock me out, so I had to shout at him and never trust newbies. No, shoot him. Yeah, Never. Never, never, never. But it's one of the things, it's one of the ones we're going to show in my compilation video that we're going to do. Is there was a couple of guys going, "Hey man, help me out, this guy's attacking me," and I turned to help him and the guy killed me instead. I will not be streaming until 9, that's for sure. Are we fisting? Yeah, we're fisting. We're doing the fisting method. For those who might be new to the game, don't know what we're talking about, you put your fist up in this pose here. You just hit your space bar. And then double tap forward, and it makes you run 25% faster than the normal sprint. And it doesn't use any more energy, so it's basically like a travel mode that they just don't advertise. I learned about it because we were streaming one night, and I was running up on a guy, and I had like an axe, and I was going to axe on a question. And I was right behind him, and all of a sudden he started running, and he just kept pulling away ever so slightly faster. And I was like, "Hey, what is he doing? Speed hacking?" Oh yeah, Fixus says I remember that one. Yeah, that was a good one. We had killed like 4 or 5 players at that point, and I just was feeling pretty high in the hog or whatever. I was like, "Yeah, man, check me out." And then I got murdered. That was funny though. This guy we just fought, I'm running up on him. I got nothing but a helmet, and we're punching each other. And he's hitting me with a crowbar. Yeah, that crowbar's terrible. Somebody told me the fists were better. Oh, I'm in the floor like a zombie. Better get out of here before I get stuck. There's a helmet. I'm not too fond of the red helmet, but whatever. Here, take the gloves. If you look straight down and hold Alt, you can Naruto run. Okay, so we're looking straight down and holding Alt. I don't see that being... Oh, I gotta put my fist up first. Is this faster somehow? Yeah, it is pretty funny looking. That's the way I saw that guy running too, because he was all hunched over like this. I was like, "Hey, what the hell? How's he speed hacking?" Are there non-PvP servers for Rust? Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I could turn the PvP off. I like it on because I think there should be a level of threat. You can start off, and this is what I did. I started off learning how to play Rust completely on a PvE server, so that I could learn how the game works, the mechanics, and everything. But before too long, I had every piece of equipment in the game, every mod, I had a massive house. It was like 12 stories tall, and there was nothing to do anymore. So I figure now that I know what I'm doing and I'm running my own server, I'm gonna make it a PvP server so that at least there's the threat there that. All right, that's enough of the silly running. It does look painful. Well, I have to make a dump run. Have fun. Good luck. I hope everything comes out all right in the end there, Josh. Dropping some friends off at the pool. She feels like having a drink. There is a pump up in this town, I believe. Oh, it's running away from that zombie, and then ran right into that zombie. In the old days, in the old mod days, we would be dead right now. All I think is go Speed Racer when you run silly, yeah. You were shouting go Speed Racer after you said that. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer. None of these houses are open. Somebody's been in here. So unlike before where I was looking for just one thing while I was searching, now I'm looking for everything. Hey lady, there's some stuff in there. Look like I saw an axe. I want to go back inside. Excuse me. No, it wasn't an axe. Some yummy food and some sody pop. And a can of beans. I don't have much room in my pockets, so. Looks like all these doors are open. I doubt I'm going to find a backpack. Usually in these houses you can sometimes find a backpack. Yeah, somebody's already been through here. Doesn't mean they didn't leave stuff behind, just the chances are a little bit slimmer. I'm so glad that in this standalone that you can go in all these houses. If you guys played the mod, most of these houses are just decoration. So you were out there running away from zombies, you had nowhere you could pull into and try to evade them. But not like that matters now either, because right now they can all run through walls. That's going to get fixed at some point, but now it's still broken. Would you look at that? I found an army helmet already. It's pristine too. Nice. It's not usually something you find till later on. But that's the point of this game, is you always can find some good loot right off the bat. That house there, they usually don't have much in that house. Kind of avoid those wooden houses. Got such a good helmet, somebody might kill me for this helmet. I don't have a weapon or anything to defend myself with. C'est la vie, that is life, as they say. All these houses are completely picked through. I don't know what the respawn timer is, but it's a long time. Hey, Zimli! There's a gun back there? Really? Not that it would do much good right now. I don't have, there's a player. He's got a backpack. Never mind. He could be more armed than I am, so we're gonna just ignore him. I'm gonna do my ducking run. See if he's coming to get me. Can't get me if you can't see me. I'm like a ninja. How do you think you could run like this, to be quite honest with you, without falling flat on your face? Yeah, even if there was a gun on the ground back there, I don't care. 357, 45, I don't have any rounds for it, so it would just be kind of taking up space until I can find a backpack. There's a handgun. So once again, if you're new here and just checking me out for the first time, I appreciate it if you gave me a follow. Going for 1 million followers, so we are pretty close. We're at 531. So yeah, it might be a couple of days before I get the 1 million, but it'll happen. Power of positive thinking, you know. I watch The Secret. I know what happens. If I think I'm the king of Norway, I will be the king of Norway just by thinking it. So I'm saying that I will have 1 million followers in a couple of days. And also I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Geekdomo. That's where I put all of these videos up. So if you missed something in the beginning or you want to watch it all over again, you can do that. It's right there on my YouTube channel. And of course, follow my Twitter account, which is insanely big. And you can hang out with me over there, and I usually write back and forth to most people. If it's just somebody said something nice about me or something, I'll just usually give it like a favorite. If it's a question, I'll reply to you. I do that mainly because if I were to reply to every single person who wrote me, I would have tweeted out like 450 tweets that day, and that would piss off a lot of people. Hey, thanks, none other. Then you could be wondering, like, oh my god, you want to talk about rubber banding? What the hell happened there? I'm completely stuck and I can't log out. Whoa, Nelly, it crashed. I would say that's lag. I'm in the wall. So yeah, none other, thank you so much. There's the links for Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. I don't know how to make this go. I'm literally stuck in the wall and I can't escape either. Oh, wait, the thing went away. Problem is I'm back in that house where I saw that guy. I'm gonna have to hard reset DayZ. Sorry, everybody. That's not rubber banding, that's a glitch in the game. You'll have to force close. Yeah, I did. So give me uno momento, por favor. Restart it back up. Now I can get the gun now. Don't tell people to tell people to follow me. I just need 10 to have 11 followers. Oh. Are you going to do a day of DayZ with Locke and Tobran? That's a neat idea. I could try that. See if they're up to doing that. But you always run without stuff in your hands. That sucks. We were almost to Electro. I would like to do a thing of DayZ with Locke and Tobran. I'll ask them if they're up for it. Another issue I have is I've got a pretty damn fast computer, and this thing takes forever to load. I have it on an SSD too, and it's like, oh my god. Yes, I understand this is early access, and stuff like warping back 100 yards or a mile back where we were is acceptable. Ooh, this is a fully filled server. Watch me come in and get being murdered at this point. Alright, this is the house that you guys said you saw the gun on. That's funny. I don't see it on the ground though. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Oh, he was commenting on wondering. Yeah. I'm all for doing it. We just have to set it up. I want to do it before the end of the thing, though. So maybe I'm going to be finishing up this week. I'll talk to Locke and Tobran and see if they want to do one of the days with me. It'd be fun. I know it's kind of boring watching one person play, but it is fun to watch like 4 or 5 people run around and murder people and stuff. It's usually pretty exciting. Oh, it was in the warehouse? Yeah, we're not going to go back there. We're almost to Electro, and I'll be able to find some stuff in the towers over there. I know I'm running right down... I get people commenting all the time. They're like, you realize you're running down the middle of the road, you're going to get killed. Yes, I do. I don't care. If this was normal, like when the zombies all get back, I would never do this. Because there'd be zombies like in these bushes and just wandering around. You could never just run right down the middle of the road. But there aren't any zombies. And the players are pretty... Even though there's 40 people on this server right now, yeah, chance of seeing one's gonna be pretty slim. So I can pretty confidently just run right down the middle of the road. If somebody murders me right now when I'm wearing a hat and gloves, they can have my hat and gloves. And we'll start over. Also, last night we started a new thing where we're doing a Saturday night Smite on the N4G TV Twitch channel. I'm going to be part of it. If you guys want to come over and play sometime, if you like Smite, we're going to do it on Saturday nights at like 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern. This is GMT minus 5. Oh, it's giving me the thing again. Please don't warp me back. I wonder if it has to do because I'm doing the fist run without any kind of gear. This server does rubber band though from time to time. This is... Oh, you suck! You suck so bad! Stop it! Smite is free to play. Absolute Emerald SS is a free to play. It's a MOBA game, but it is a. I gotta close DayZ and shut it down. I guess we'll talk about Smite for a minute while I'm doing this. I apologize, folks. This is obviously not something I'm trying to do. Can I tweet out which Twitch channel I'm streaming? Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. It's just twitch.tv/N4GTV, like Network for Geeks TV, or Network for Gamers TV. It's going to be an open lobby. If you come, you can play with us, against us. We have a really great color commentator. We're probably going to get another one pretty soon. The demo video will be up, I think, or the one from this past week, yesterday, will be up on N4G's YouTube channel sometime this week, and you'll get to hear it. It's pretty good. The guy who we have is pretty good at commentating. So I'll be there, and I'll play with you guys. Play against you. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship too because of some of the glitches. Absolute Admiral. But yeah, Smite you can download absolutely for free. It's from High Res Studios. It's a MOBA game, but it's a 3D MOBA game. It's like imagine playing World of Warcraft, but as a MOBA, which is, you know, like League of Legends, those kind of games. Oh, now I gotta pick a different server. Alright, let's see what we got here. That one's 40 out of 40. Probably all the ones that I'm looking for are gonna be 40 out of 40. Yeah, CS Evergreen, I'll follow you when I'm all done with this. Thanks for following me. Alright. I was going to say we'll go get that gun up off the ground, but we can't now because we're on a completely different server. So even though there was a gun in there before, the chances of that are pretty low now. But just for giggles, okay. Just for giggles, we'll run over there and just look. Yeah, you've been playing League of Legends and Dota 2. You want to see how they change it. If you're into that Absolute Admiral, I would recommend Smite. It's really great to be able to see your character in three dimensions, and be able to like anticipate, like hide behind things, or look around and see what's happening more than Dota or League of Legends does. I personally prefer Smite over all of those games. And also, Smite has a really great community. I've never been bitched out in Smite, whereas in League of Legends, I was playing Dota back when it was just Heroes of New Earth, and then it was Dota. I was playing it back then. It was like a patch they had to run. And the Philippine guys and all those people are just jerks. Just absolute jerks. So I stopped playing because I just couldn't stand getting yelled at constantly, even though I was doing my job. You know, you die once and then they call your mother every name in the book. You're like, Jesus, give it up. Different server there, Cypher, so even though it's not going to be there. I just wanted to have a quick look, but the chances of it being there are nearly impossible. Everything spawns randomly in this game, so it could be there. It changes up. So this is third time the charm, maybe. Maybe we can actually get down the road here. It has a great spectator mode. It was built for esports right from the scratch. Smite was, so it has some really cool spectator parts where, as the casters can look at things, they can see how everybody's overall score is doing, where they're standing, all that stuff. Yeah, the communities of those games, I mean, they might be better now. I'm using a really, really wide generalization. I understand that. And there's probably some really fun, great people in those communities, but the overall gist I get from League of Legends and even Dota 2 is just, you know, it's better to berate your teammate than to win the game. You know, I see sometimes where people will be literally staying there because they're just typing away just to insult you instead of just playing the damn game. And when it's like that, it's like, why bother even playing? If all you're there to do is just make other people miserable, what's the point? And these are supposed to be your teammates. So anyway, third time's a charm. Let's see if we can get farther down the road before we get yanked back. Do I even have anything to put in my hands? Can I put some rags in my hands? Put some rags in my hands. Okay. Maybe that'll fix it, huh? It's not in my hands, but it's in my inventory slot. Have you heard of a new mobile called Dawnstone? Yes, I got a beta invite for Dawnstone. I'm like I said, I'm not into the isometric half looking down on the mobile board thing. I don't get as many insults in Smite as even. Not nearly as bad. I think mainly, excuse me. I think mainly one of the issues that the developers Hi-Rez thought of was they just make it too difficult to stand around and chat like that. To sit there and insult the other. You don't really have time. There's so much action going on the screen that you don't really have time, and they have a lot of built-in commands already. So instead of somebody sitting there going, hey dude, watch mid, they've got it built in where you just hit like 7. Oh, it's doing it again. You suck so bad. It's at the same exact spot. If this rubber bands me back, I'm just gonna call it, man, because this is ridiculous. Same exact spot. Of course she really needs to drink. She's run this thing about 15 times. Well, knock on wood, I think we made it through it. So yeah, the insults in Smite, I mean, a couple people have yelled at me before, or I've seen people yelling at other people, but it's not nearly as voracious as it is in League of Legends or Dota. And why that's such a problem is it's really not very newbie friendly. If you were really just checking out, like when I first started playing Heroes of New Earth, that's what it was. It was a brand new game. I mean, it was a new type of thing. There was no other MOBA thing before ever like that. So, of course you needed to learn it. And basically these guys, like, would be playing 18 hours a day They would have zero tolerance to teach you how to play the game. And there was no, like, you couldn't play against the computer, you couldn't play against anybody in like a practice match. It was, you had to play in the actual league on the ladder. There was no like nowadays they've got all these things you can practice a million times. You know, I never knew there was a water fountain up here. Drinking the water. Now she's hungry. If you completely fill up on water, this house never had this particular style of house never has anything in it. I don't know why I even bother coming in. I always say that too, and I always walk in one. Yeah, tutorials are pretty bad, but now they even have tutorials. Admiral was just saying that tutorials in mobile games are generally bad. I'm lucky because I play with my friends. Now at least they have them. When I first started these games, nothing. You were on your own completely. So when you go out on the ladder, that's the only way you could really learn. And of course you're going to screw up. You don't know what a carry is or where any of the spots on the map are or anything. Wow, this place is picked clean. Ooh, almost broke my legs there. Gotta be careful walking off ladders in this game. Even walking off like an inch, you break something. What do you got? These guys, oh, some pants. Nice. And a battery. Somebody stripped him naked. And a chest holster. It's bugging again, it's on my feet. So I'm hoping all these little things that we're noticing in this game are going to be fixed by the time it goes live. Or in August or July or August when I decide that we're gonna play it again for 30 days. I heard zombie, just did not see zombie. We're gonna check out this here house over here. We're not at the house. This is a general store. It looks like the server either hasn't been restarted in a while or something, but it's pretty picked. So my only really hope is it's got a baseball bat. I have nothing to attack him with. So my only hope is to go to some of these houses over here and see if people haven't opened the doors. Maybe I can find something. I hate this office building. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Wow. This guy's still bleeding. Could use that bat though. Come on, please. Give me the loot thing so I can get out of here. Now I'm officially armed, so I'm fair game for pretty much anybody who wants to murder me. But I'm not armed well. This bat is about crap. Yeah, see, this game really does need to fix its looting issue. Anyway, the reason I hate this place so much is the ceiling is like an inch above my head. And I'm not that tall. I know he had a hoodie, but I'm not even going to bother trying to get it. If I stand there too long, I'm going to get killed for sure. So that was a fresh kill. There's probably some people around here. Wow, it's a lot of shots. I wonder where this came from. Oh, I saw him. He was just coming out of that building right over there. Put my dot on it. I saw him coming out of that building there. It would be complete when they allow cannibalism? Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, that guy's got a lot of ammo. He is just a murdering fool right now. That's what I would do if I had all the gear. We were going to come back down here once I finished the sweep of the airbase there. Shit is going down for sure, and I don't know if I want to run out there. I'm pretty much naked. I don't have any ammo for this gun, do I? No, I don't think it's loaded at all. Jesus, he's still shooting. Nope, there's no bullets in his gun. I almost wonder what the hell he's doing. Oh, there they are. He's shooting at that guy, I think. Yeah, I know you're starving, honey, but there's like no food to be found in these buildings. Well, I'm just gonna have to make a run for it. Oh my god. There's so many murdered people around. This is very tense. Sorry, I'm not chatting as much now. If I could only eat them. Yes, I am getting hungry. My character is definitely getting hungry. You would think that soda would at least satiate my hunger a tiny little bit. But I'm guessing not. This is Massacre Town. Either that guy just has unlimited ammo or he's just goofing off. Killing all the newbies. I still hear him shooting. I wonder if it's a glitch, like if there's really no player. It's just a guy. Or it's just a glitch that the... There we go. There's no point in the books. You can pick them up and take them with you if you want. Thought you could tear the beanie hats into things. Still hear him shooting. It's gotta be a glitch. There's no way he can just sit there and just keep pumping those rounds out. Unless he's just trying to empty out all of his ammo. See a player up there. In this building over here, I saw him running in. Oh yeah. Jesus, everybody's just shooting. How many hero this town deserves to go take that guy out? If I knew where he was. I know there's somebody up in that gray building right there. That 3-story one. I saw somebody running by one of the windows in there. The splitting axe I could hurt somebody with, but it would take quite a few hits. It's the fireman's axe that does a lot of damage. There he is. He's gonna shoot at me.
Oh? Why are you just running past me? You're not gonna even acknowledge I'm here?
He was like, you're not going to acknowledge me that I'm here? Jeez. Some real idiots in this game. So, Juke, Serpentine, can't get me. Can't get me, I'm serpentining. Alright, well, we're out of immediate danger unless he's got a sniper rifle. But I'm gonna juke and he can't get me. Serpentine, serpentine. But my character is groaning now, which is not good. It probably hit me somewhere good, like my lungs or something. Well, you're gonna run right past me, not even acknowledging I'm there? Yeah, so I'm gonna stand there nice and still for you while you kill me. Derp. No, I just said derp and I looked over PC cut. Yeah, that was a complete derp. Whoever you were, derp dude, you're going on my video. She's not happy. She's groaning like a man. Ow. Ouch. He must have shot me in my pancreas. There's some keys in the air. There's some gloves in the air. Look at that's funny. Kitchen knife. Unfortunately, I probably should just die. I can't stand when my character groans like that the whole time. The guy was just like shooting 1,000 rounds off. Somebody was murdering people in that town like crazy. Yeah, fear of death must change my vocal cords. That is absolutely true. That it's basically I'm playing a female character and they haven't put the female game sounds in yet. So basically all the women sound like men when they're hit or they're wounded. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ouch. That hurt. I wish I was really well armed. I'd go back and murder that guy. I know you're feeling hungry. I'll try to find some food for you. I'm gonna run up to the come on, go around the corner. How about that? And we'll go down each hallway and look for some stuff. Floor to floor. I found some guns up there before on the top floor there.
Oh, fuck that hurt.
Oh, fuck that hurt. We could use the AED on ourselves. Use. Take the defibrillator. Put it in my hands. Turn on. Turn on. Okay, never mind. Forget this. I'm done playing with that. Another axe. Worn. Badly damaged. Yeah, definitely not the worn one then. Okay. Hey, Scoots. Yeah, I'm False Frost says I was running around a roof and sort of ran off the roof, and luckily there's no around to see my failure. I'm streaming my failures. At least I have a few people watching my failures. It's okay. It's more fun that way. There is a bit of a hack you can do if you log out of the server and log back in. It sometimes fixes them where they don't grunt anymore, and I don't know why that is. I think it's a glitch. It basically heals your character up. If they're not actively bleeding, they don't grunt anymore. which we'll probably end up wrapping up here fairly soon. I gotta go to the bathroom anyway. So when we wrap up, we'll try that theory out. Find his regular jeans. Looking for some good clothing items. Yeah, this server hasn't been restarted in a while. Because everything is just picked so clean. Hey, how you doing there, TBAB? I'm feeling hungry and I'm grunting. Yeah. That's crazy. That town back there is the craziest town I think I've been in a long time. At least on a standalone server. On the regular DayZ server, that kind of stuff happened all the time, but for those who are just joining us, basically, I must have found, what, six or so bodies on the ground in various states of bleeding or dead. And a guy just randomly just shooting his gun non-stop. Just bam, 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 bam. So I ran by him, and he's like, oh, how dare you run by me without acknowledging me? And then he shot me. So that's why I'm hurt right now. But I was doing the serpentine, so he couldn't get me. And we've successfully evaded him, and I'm heading over towards the airbase so I can get some weapons and come back and murder him dead. I should stream longer because you had to make a beer run. I'll stream for a little bit longer. I'm not in a huge hurry to get off today. I might have to take a 5-minute break though. Gotta go to the bathroom. I've been drinking all this tea all day long. Ooh, a map. I don't need a map. Do not need a map at all. Especially in this part.
Oh, fuck, that hurt.
Oh, fuck, that hurt. That's the other thing. She's got like a... She sounds like she's from Sweden. So we're going to run straight down the road. Maybe we'll get shot, and maybe we won't. Hey, Lombax players. Or plays. Yeah, I'm going to come back and kill him dead. At least. I'm going to murder him at least once or twice. This is that stupid house I keep saying I don't want to go back into ever again. I'd love to find some morphine. That'd be great. Drinking up some water. Fact. Russian women sound like burly Swiss men. Absolutely, Scoots Magoot. So I am playing DayZ standalone. This is Geekdomo. We're doing 30 days of DayZ. This is day 23. We're almost done. We've had a lot of crazy, fun, exciting stuff happen in this game. Not just today, but overall. Oh, they're 45 rounds. Well, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. If I can find a 45, at least I'll have something. Right now I'm toting 357 Magnum. Yeah, I heard they're going to be redoing the sounds too, Absolute Admiral. Kill him dead thrice. I will. So you know what I'm probably going to do? I'm going to log off. We'll find a spot up here. I'll log off. I'll take a 5-minute break. I won't be gone very long. You guys can grab yourself some more beer. And I can go to the bathroom. And then we'll come back and I'll stream some more. We'll see how far I can get with this character. But what I'm hoping is I'll log off. And when I log off, it'll fix the grunting girl syndrome thing. Yeah, it says you can drink out of the fountain until it says you're feeling full. That's probably the best thing to do because I heard that if you do that, you don't get thirsty for an hour, even if you sprint the entire time. All right, this is a good spot over here. I'm gonna pull off in this bush so I can pee, and then we'll be right back. I'm gonna exit. We'll turn to the lobby, and then we'll be right back, guys. I'm back. See, I told you it wouldn't take that long. I have a good prostate. All right, let's see. It's full. My favorite server's full. And I can't remember what the last one was we just were on. Who wants to play in a friendly server, man? I don't know why these people play friendly server. Why would you make a server called friendly, don't shoot anybody? There's no zombies, so all you're doing is run around gathering stuff. Morning sun? Oh, 24/7. Here we go. We also run DayZ APOC, Arma 3 Wasteland, keep side chat, no disrespect, abuse language. Restarts every 6 hours East Coast time, 6 a.m. noon and 6 p.m. midnight. So this server might be a while. Okay, come on. In the bush. Stop, get out of the bush. Alright guys, well. I'm listening. See? I fixed the grunt. My blood level's gone down a little bit. If you notice this, the color is a bit washed out. But the grunt's gone. If you guys are new to the channel, I would appreciate a follow if you like what you see. I'm going for 1 million subscribers. We're getting close. I'm at 531 right now. And none other, if you could throw up my links, that would be great. Some booties. Let's see if these booties any good. They're bad booties. If you're wondering why I'm running around with my fizz stuff, it's called the. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, I love Dallas. And it's a pristine Dallas mask too. That's my favorite mask in this game. Although Wolf comes in a close second. I love the tie-in with that they did with Payday, and it's really cool that you can see Payday stuff in this game. Thanks, none other. You rock as always. Ooh, a shirt. Yes, yes. I need a hoodie. It's a red hoodie, but it looks mighty pink. And a pink hat to match. Well, even though this server is 24/7 day, it's not that picked clean. I think there's like 14 people on out of 30. It's pretty full, half full. Oh yeah, so Frog was asking why do some servers disable third-person view? It does take away from the realism. It really does. And yes, if you're in third person like this, and I'm completely inside the door and I'm safe, right? Watch. I back up. I can see outside, and nobody can shoot me because I'm actually behind the door. So it is a bit of a, I don't say cheat. It's just it does. It does give you a little bit more freedom. If I can find a replacement for this pink sweatshirt, that would be fantastic, but beggars can't be choosers, like I was saying. We're getting close to the airbase too, folks, so should have some more action here pretty soon. Hey, Navy Plays MC. Hello, sir, your name hurts my eyes. Why is that? Were you in the Navy Scoots? I'm an ex-Navy guy myself. Man, those pants on that girl look really bad. They're giving her a big case of sack ass. Okay. Yeah, it's not cheating if anyone can do it. Yeah, I don't think it's really a cheat. It's just I don't know. It gives an advantage that some people might not know how to use. So I don't know. But the third-person view off does make it more realistic, because here I can look behind my shoulder here. Great, right? I can see what's going on behind me. With the with it stuck like this, if I have a backpack on and I do that, I can't see behind me. So I've literally got to stop and turn around to look to see if somebody's coming. In this game, because it's all about paranoia, you really do have to keep watching your back from time to time. You see I do it just even when I'm talking to you guys, I'm running around, I'm looking behind me all the time. Because people are going to sneak up behind you and murder you. Oh, the color. For those who might not be doing it, check out Better Twitch plugin for Chrome. And it allows you to change a lot. It actually makes the background black, so when people have bright green colors or whatever, it's not as offensive. I know exactly what you're talking about. Because I'm Geekdomo, usually everything I do is kind of green. I used to get yelled at by using that particular color that Navy Plays MC is using. She's extremely hungry. Do I have any food? Oh, I do. I got some sardines. I forgot we had sardines. We picked up another can, too. Yes, yes, you're starving. There we go. She's not quite starving anymore. We'll eat the whole can. Yeah, it's great. The Better Twitch is really nice. Okay. So she should be good to go for food for at least a little bit. Shut up about that. And I guess if you eat vitamins and fill yourself up with food and water, the color starts coming, but you start getting blood volume back, which is pretty cool. Pretty accurate. It takes a long time. It's like by the end of the game, the colors might be back to normal. So now you're going to get it, Scoots? It's a great plugin. It has a lot of features. When you first get it, make sure you enable everything. I know there's a lot of features there, and should I turn this on or off? Just turn it all on. It's got some cool things where if you're watching Twitch and say you're over here on this other monitor or whatever, you're surfing the web, and somebody mentions your name in Twitch, it actually pops up on your screen saying, hey, Scoots Magoot was just mentioned on Geekdomo's channel. If it's been typed in, not if it's been said. That would be really cool. Once again, humping it down the beach, trying to get to the airbase. This time we're totally naked and we have nothing except an axe and a 357 Magnum with no rounds in it. So I think what we'll do is this. I am getting a little bit lower on time, so what time is it? Oh, it's already 4:30. So we'll probably play till 6. About another hour and a half. We'll go down here. We'll try to get some gear. If I were to get murdered at the airbase, we'll just call it at that point. Just because I don't want to have you guys watch me run again, and then I'll play some more on my own and get my gear back. I used to use Itaku Chat add-on for BORL stuff. Don't know what the BORL stuff is. So it's 100 meters between each one of these little markers here on the road. And after you've gone past 10 of them, you've gone 1 kilometer. Just a fun fact. Now the server population is actually going down. These barns in the old one were a really great spot to find some good stuff. But I say that now as I found myself a can of beans. But in the new one here, they're almost always completely empty. I usually don't go this way, but we're going to swing down. There's a place down here where it's a construction site where there's that crane. And those construction site places usually have some decent stuff. Binding of Isaac League Racing. I've heard of Binding of Isaac, but they have a racing league? That's soft. That's different. I bet everyone left after that massacre. Well, that actually was on a different server. When I logged off, I couldn't remember which the name of this server was. I kind of wanted to stay on it because I was hoping if I could get my gear up, I'd run back down and try to kill that guy. But, oh well. Couldn't remember what the name of it was, and it was sort of a random one that I picked at the time. That's the only problem, is that they don't give you the name of the server you're currently on. Like right now, there's no way for me to see what the name of my server is. And on top of that, you can't favorite it from inside the game. So if you're on a server, you're like, wow, this is great. The community's great. I love it. If you don't ask everybody what's the name of this server before you leave, forget coming back to it, because the history thing doesn't show what time it was you were last on or anything. I've got to put my fist down because just going up normal stairs with a fist up, it's almost impossible to walk up the stairs. Oh, construction sites are great for backpacks. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Just regular backpacks. And a shovel. Nice axes are better than mine. Badly damaged. Nope. When the server is this empty, you can actually feel, if you play this game a lot, you can feel like the relaxation coming over you. You're like, okay, I don't really have to worry as much as I was before. But yeah, if I got a pink sweatshirt, why not have a bright orange backpack? There's no camouflage in this game. No need for camouflage. Bright as you can possibly get. There's a green one and a bat. But yeah, you can literally feel relaxed. You're like, you know, unless I see a zombie, or unless a zombie jumps out and gets me, there's only 5 other people on this server. I can pretty much chill. But conversely, if you want to murder people, you're like, ah, damn it, there's only 5 people on here. I'm going to leave and find one of these crazy ones where people are massacring people in the streets. I honestly think that that guy that shot me, this is just my opinion, I don't have any facts about this at all, but I really believe he was hacker or some kind of like dupe guy. How could he sit there? I mean, ammo is pretty precious in this game, and even if I found one of these backpacks full of ammo, I wouldn't just stand there shooting it non-stop into a wall and then have enough ammo left over to kill anybody else. Unless I was just being an idiot. So, I kind of think that guy was duping. I found a way to duplicate the ammo that he had. Hey, Metallica for life! Saw a hunting backpack on the roof on top of the boxes. Yeah. Hunting backpacks are good too. These ones are the biggest, the one I've got on right now, the mountain one. There's a raincoat, which is a 4-slaughter. I could put that on, which matches my backpack. No, silly. I'm supposed to replace it. There we go. Now I'm as orange as I possibly can be. I figure, you know, if I'm going to go all out, I might as well just go as bright as I can possibly go. I did find 5 60-round mags. You're totally right, but even so, let's do that. What's the math on that? 300 rounds? He well went through 300 rounds. He probably was he was shooting there for about 5 minutes, just reloading. So I guess if you filled up one of these orange backpacks with nothing but rounds, you could probably do that, but what's the point? Unless you needed some space. Don't really see a need for a compass. I will take some soda pop, though. Doesn't my girl look good with bright orange? I need to find some orange pants. And a Dallas mask. This is awesome. You can't see me, I'm bright orange. Go away. I guess I missed something. Oh, sorry there, Metallica. Yeah, we went into a town and there was we came across at least like 6 bodies that were just stacked up all over the place, like 2 or 3 on top of each other in places. And if you watch the stream, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube, of course. You can check it out. It was about a half hour ago of time, so if you're trying to figure out what point you could watch. But anyway, and then there's this guy. I was upstairs and I heard. Brrrr. I was like, oh crap! Somebody's shooting at me. Nobody's shooting at me. Just same thing. It just brrrr. For a couple minutes, we just stood there listening to this guy just firing rounds after rounds, and eventually I'm like, well, it must just be a bug because nobody can have that many rounds and just waste them like that. And then after that, we left. I ran right by the guy. He's like, hey man, aren't you gonna even acknowledge that I'm here? Come back. I'm like, yeah, right. Sure enough, he shot me. But it didn't kill me. I did the serpentine method and we were safe. Never trust anybody in this game, especially a guy that's just randomly shooting off rounds and there's bodies stacked up everywhere. I should try that though. I mean, you know, that's something I've never done in this game. I usually just murder somebody when I just come across them. I should probably just go up to him and be like, hey, come here, wait a second, hold on. I have to ask you a question. Axe in the head. Then maybe I'd feel a little bit better about myself, I don't know. Hey, Malefic 80, where have you been? So much better. What happened, Scoots? Oh, yeah. So you like it, right? It's all black and gray, and it's nice and easy to read. People with the bright names, it's not so bright anymore. There's just some other cool things that happen too. You can also click on the emoticon thing at the bottom, and you'll see there's like 100 new emoticons down there other than the normal happy face, frowny face things. So we're headed to the airbase, of course. My favorite spot to either get equipment or die. Or murder. We did the very first part of the stream today. I got somebody, and then I was spending so much time looking at his gear, somebody walked right up and shot me. If I was paying attention, I could have hid, and then the guy wouldn't have got me. Are you doing the white on light gray? Turn it on to dark. If you try that one out, I love the dark one. I put it on, it's like black and gray. Oh, wait a second. You're saying it's better than the light and gray. Yeah, sorry. There you go, see? The text is white, yeah. Have I yet to find an airbase? Yep. We were just on the big airbase yesterday, the one up to the northwest, and then yesterday's stream I ran from that one all the way down here. And today I got on here, we came down to this place because I started off in like Electro. Ran all the way down here like we're doing again. Found somebody to finally got somebody to kill. And then I stood there over his corpse for too long and somebody walked up and just shot me. So we're headed back to the next air. The next airbase is right over here. I think we'll go there first instead of the tents. We'll do the round this way. We'll go. Last time we went to the tents first. We're gonna go this way up the side, go to the air tower, and then come back into the barracks and then out to the tents, and then that should wrap up what we got. I did find a boat just a little bit ago. A sniper rifle and an M4. Wow. It's unfortunate. I made a little challenge for myself. I'm like, you know what? We keep finding M4s with all the goodies. I'm gonna make a sniper rifle, well, what equivalent of a sniper rifle, a Mosin, and I'm gonna hide somewhere in a hill, and I'm gonna shoot newbies running by. That was the goal, right? Finally get the gun, and then I got stream sniped by one of the viewers that was here. Murdered me after I got all the things I needed. I had the big scope, a pristine big scope. Did I have a silencer maybe? I had pretty much everything I wanted on that gun. About 40-50 rounds, which would have been plenty enough to murder people. And then got killed walking out the door. Because a guy knew I was on the stream and he was watching exactly where I was. So no more telling everybody what server I'm on. I'm sorry. Had somebody ruin it for everybody else. There's duct tape. Apparently you can take things with duct. You're supposed to be able to make special crafted items with duct tape. I was wondering if these doors were going to be open. They are. Somebody's already been here, or they are here. Where is the gun? Actually, I really don't care about that 357. I don't have any rounds for it anyway. Those boxes are usually stuffed by those boxes. Nice green backpack. I don't care about the 357 anyway. And then I find 28 357 rounds. So let's go back and pick up that gun. And it's not there. You suck. Okay, the large one, yeah. Large freighter type boat. Hi dude, been watching your stream for a while, but I haven't said anything and really enjoying your streams, so I followed. Thanks, Leopard Leaf. Cool, I didn't know it spawned guns. Found a sniper rifle in the control room and a on top. Yeah, right now I dropped the 350. Excuse me, dropped the 357 right here, so it should technically still be on the ground, but it's not. That's okay. Those guns, for whatever reason, you find them everywhere, more so than the 45. Watch me not find any of them now. I've got 28 rounds. The last character I had I had 357 the entire game and I had no rounds for it till the very end. You actually crowbarred a guy to death? Just looking at that control tower because... and the barracks. Barracks doors look closed actually. Huh. Not like nobody can see me, I'm bright orange. That's like a new... that's like if they're like deer, they can't see me. If they're colorblind. It's okay, I'm gonna look for another gun anyway. But I'm gonna keep those 357 rounds just in case. Can of tuna? Matches, haven't found use for that yet. I know what you're supposed to use them for, I just haven't found a need to. I don't live long enough really to have to worry about cooking my food. Man, this game, I should be running and having like running farts. I eat so many beans in this game. Pretty cleaned out in here. Hopefully the other place has got some stuff. Yeah, crowbars are terrible in this game. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'd rather not use a crowbar and use my fist barehanded. I don't know why I'm slowing down. At this point, if somebody were to shoot me, I've got no defense. I've got an axe. I don't have any gun. I had a 357. Now I've got an M4. But I've got no rounds for the M4 either. They're all closed. At least they look closed from here. Tips for a DayZ beginner, yes. Admiral is exactly right, and I'm stuck on the pallet. Come on, get off the pallet. I'm gonna die out here. Admiral is exactly right. Learn to play on a really low pop server, if you can. Because the lower the population, the more you can run around and be a little safer. Then all you have to really worry about is the zombies, which, in my opinion, are like a joke. They sometimes get you, but not very often. 7.62 millimeter. I don't want those. I'm looking for 5.56, please. There's a 45. But I don't have any 45 rounds either. Do I? I do. But I don't have a magazine. Ah. No way to get the rounds in the gun. Which is totally not true. You could actually load a single round into a 45. Just a quick cursory glance over here and see if anything we want. That was a bad apple. Do not eat any bad apples in this game. Yeah. You can learn to play this game without a map. I did. Once you learn where things are, you can get there on your own. You don't have to rely on a map or anything. Where I'm at right now is probably one of the most dangerous spots in this game. Because everybody comes here to get gear. All the doors are closed in these barracks, which means either nobody's been here or somebody's in there hiding. Excuse me. We're doing the replacement technique in here. What's this? Damaged? Worn. So worn's better than damaged. We'll just upgrade this. What's we got here? More 45 rounds, but I still don't have a magazine. Kind of happy to come here and see that this place hasn't been opened yet. Summer hunter pants, same as the ones I got on. Never mind. Oh, I know. Even though I'm wearing a bright orange jacket and an orange backpack, if I could find a camo version of either or both. There we go. All I gotta do is drag this up, pop it on the old gun. I've got 30 rounds to shoot at somebody. Some booties. Pristine booties. Jungle booties. Jungle booties. Yeah, a lot of the servers run on a 24-hour clock, and it can be nighttime when you get there. And that's really hard. Playing this game at night with no other equipment, it's pitch black out. And there's a trick you can do, turn your gamma way up. But even on some servers, that doesn't work because if it's nighttime and it's cloudy nighttime, you still can't see. Okay, assault vest, I've already got one. More 5.56, 7.62. Can't use those. Another 45, that's nice. More ammo. So we got an ammo box. Take that thing and you put it in your backpack. Whoops. You put all your rounds in it. Especially the rounds I can't use. It only uses up 4 slots, but it has 10 slots in it. So it's a bag in a bag. It's bagception, baby. Do you prefer the M4 or just never find a sniper? I've been meaning to tell you a trick I figured out. Tell me the trick. I prefer the M4 over the sniper, just that if I'm with somebody, I would rather have the sniper so that we could hunt people. But, these are... Is that charcoal tablets? Why did I stand back up again? Jeez. Things ridiculous. Oh, painkiller! Yeah. I haven't found painkillers yet in the standalone. Ever. That's pretty epic. That's like the first time. I'm almost done with my 30 days of DayZ playing 2 to 3 hours a day. Or 1.5 to 2 hours a day. And I've never found painkillers before. That says something right there. Geez, more 45 rounds? If you're having trouble locating an item, just use your tab, walk around until it pops up in the vicinity. Yeah. It does work for some things, but like, say I wanted to get this thing on the shelf here. Actually, I want that jacket. Because the jacket is green. Put the jacket on. For God's sake. How about if I pick it up, scroll up, put it there. Take the raincoat off. Pick up this thing. There we go. Now I gotta pick up, and it's gone. Yeah, so sometimes the vicinity works, but sometimes it doesn't. I know I just lost 4 sodas, but whatever. One of the best things you want to get in this game, who was the new person there? I forget already. Leopard Leaf, sorry. One of the best things you want to get in this game is an axe. Specifically the fireman's axe. This is a hatchet. Hatchet takes 2 shots to kill a zombie. Fireman's axe is 1. And it's really great against players too. If you want to silently kill something, you want to use an axe. Alright, we're going to pull off to the side here and eat because she's getting really hungry. Okay, so another little trick. Yeah, you can use, I don't have a can opener, you can use a splitting axe or any axe to open a can, and a kitchen knife too. Unfortunately, you can only eat so much at once. Like, I have all this food, I could eat it all right now, but you'll get sick and throw up. And I can't stand just standing here, it's really dangerous, but at this point, I just wanted to eat and get it over with. There we go. Okay. And then another little trick of the trade, put your fist up and you can double tap forward, you can sprint 25% faster. We call that the fisting method. Putting a, not that that helps much, a tripod or bipod on the M4. Summer hunting pants. Now I'm looking a little bit more camo. You guys see anybody, let me know, because this is a really good spot to find people. It's a badly damaged site, but I'm gonna replace it when I find a better one. Better to have that site than no site at all. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Doom, despair, and agony on me. Probably should be running with my gun out, just in case. So the better gear that you find, Anyway, the better gear that you find for your gun, the better it performs, the more damage it does when you shoot somebody. If you're looking to get DayZ, now is the time to get it. It's only $30 on Steam, and in the future it's going to go up to a normal price once it gets. Right now it's still alpha. So if you're looking to get it, now is the time. And starting up, I think it's either next week or the week after. I gotta check my thing. We're gonna start doing some more giveaways. So we will do that again. For those who've been here with me for a while, you know, giving away stuff. Mostly Steam games. I don't do the restrictions. I see a lot of Twitch guys. They go, you know, we'll give away. We're giving away a copy of this after we hit 1,000 viewers or whatever. Now I think that's neat, but it kind of makes me feel bad in a way, because if they don't hit that 1,000 viewer mark, it's not the people that are there's fault. But I gotta say, I did try doing it myself once. I think I said when I got to 50 viewers or something like that, we would give away a game. We never got there, so I just gave the game away anyway. This tent here is always a good spot to find an assault vest. For whatever reason, they're always here. And up here, there's always ammunition. The only thing I'm worried about is the damn. That's a badly damaged scope, and that's badly damaged. Worn is better than badly damaged, so we have a choice. Hey, False Frog. Anybody here play Clash of Clans? Never have. I am really, really surprised we haven't seen anybody here. Ooh, there's a better plastic hanger. Yeah, you can hold your cap lock key down, you can talk to people. That's how most people talk, but I don't know what the deal is. It's not a very good team. It's not a very good speech thing. I've got it turned all the way up, and somebody comes running by me, and even if they're right next to me, because it's supposed to be proximal, so if I'm next to somebody, I hear them. The wasp was just doing weird stuff just then. But if you're a mile away and somebody's talking, you can't hear them at all. And I get that, but even if you're standing right next to somebody, you can't hear them sometimes. Well, guys, I guess that's it. Pretty uneventful the second half here. This is a good spot to watch for players. Cap chat seems like a good way to find people. Yeah, I think so too. Because that guy just a minute ago was like, hey, hold on. Where are you going? Run right by me, how dare you? How dare I? I dare that because I don't want to die, you dumbass. But yeah, most people might stop and go, what? What's up? I just wanted to see if you'd stop so I could shoot you a little easier. Oh, there's an option that lets you talk into the mic. Let's see, this server here, if you hit the P key, it shows the number of population. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think it's a 30-man server, so we're at mostly full. There's 40-man servers too. Depends on how much somebody wants to pay for it. Not that they're trying to be restrictive, I just think it is more expensive for the 40-man than it is for the 30. I can't wait till they can start doing some of the mods. For DayZ, not the standalone, but the mod itself, they had mods for the mod, and it was great. There was a couple of different maps. There was one called Tibiana, which I really liked, and there was one called Epoch, which was a lot of fun. Much better zombies than Epoch. The reason I'm just standing here, guys, I'm actually waiting to see if anybody runs by. I can keep an eye on this place. Pretty much. And let's keep an eye on the airbase. Now, there's 20 people on this server. It's like 200 square miles. The chance that somebody is actually here at this point is pretty low, but the reason that there's a better chance they're going to be here than anywhere else is because this place is really easy to get to. And it's usually stocked with a lot of goodies. It's mostly graphics card. I have a R290, one of the new AMD cards with Mantle. I'm not using Mantle right now, but and this thing's beautiful. It's so smooth. I got the everything's turned all the way up to ultra. Some people turn it down actually, so you get a little bit easier to see players and stuff. But I want the immersion, even though I'm in third-person mode. Well, guys, you know what? I think we'll run over here to this building. Right across the airbase here, which is totally dangerous. Especially with a bright orange backpack. And I think we'll call it for the night. I think I've been streaming for like 3 hours. So it's 5. It's at least 2 hours. That gun never came back when we dropped off earlier. So I think this is a good spot. We'll log out here so we can start up here right away, and then maybe it won't be as bad to try to kill somebody tomorrow. So, thanks everybody for coming. Thanks to the mods for being awesome like they usually are. And thanks to all the new people. If you are now just checking the channel out for the first time, I recommend please follow me, because you'll be updated instantly when I go live again. We're doing 30 Days of DayZ, which is getting close to wrapping up soon, and we're going to start up on Rust. Don't know if it'll be 30 Days of Rust, but it'll be Rust. And we'll play some other stuff. Endless Space is another game I'm really looking forward to trying out. So yeah, it's a good show today. We got a lot accomplished. Only died twice, I think. Got one person. Almost got that second guy with the fists. And thank you, none other, for sharing the links. Yeah, so if you could please follow me, that would really love it, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, you have an Intel Core i7, you'll be fine. You just need a good video card for this game. If you missed it, False Frog, it's going to be up on YouTube. So catch it over there. I'll have it up there probably in the next hour or so. It takes a while to upload. It's like 2 or 3 gigabyte, and then I'll upload it. And then we'll be back again tomorrow, I think. We're wrapping this up. How many days? We're on day 23. So tomorrow will be day 24. Thanks, Leopard. Thanks a lot for coming. Hope we got your answers answered for you. So have a great Sunday night. Enjoy the rest of your evening before we got to go back to work tomorrow and all that stuff. I'll see you very soon. This is Geekdomo. Until next time, saying see ya.